What I'm doing today, I'm gonna do a check flight to see what kind of issues I'm having here with been having some engine fires lately, not to scare anybody, but been having some engine fires lately with this module. This is the UH-1 Huey, and just for no reason, just out of nowhere, I'll be at a consistent flight to somewhere, and sometime into the flight, just out of nowhere, I'll get an engine fire. The low RPMs will drop. The helo will yaw, tend to yaw left, and then all of a sudden, got an engine fire, and down I go like a rock. But thank goodness it's just a simulator. But today's objective, today's goal today is to try to find out exactly what's causing this. I know there was an update recently to this module, the UH-1, and I'm not sure if that they updated the engines, but I'm not sure if that's the issue here or what. But I'm just gonna have to keep my eyes glued on my instruments while I'm in flight to see what's going on. And the other thing is, I've been issued a startup checklist here from another squadron, and I'm not sure if this is the issue either with what I'm doing here, but I'm going to go ahead and try to replicate everything today to see if that's the issue or not. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get on with my checklist here. So according to this, it says before the start, check controls for free movement. So I'm going to get my friction off here. So I'm going cyclic forward, cyclic left, cyclic right. Okay. And then collective down. Simultaneously, cyclic and collective.
Runway 31 right, clear touch and go.
Number 2, follow Cessna on the midfield right downwind, clear touch and go 3 on right, 560 Papa Charlie.
Anti-torque pedals, okay, throttle. Next up, throttle will open back to ground idle, so throttle up, throttle down, okay, good there. Next on the list is the overhead console. Moving up to the overhead console. First on the list is we got DC circuit breakers in, check. Dome lights as required, and I'm going to go ahead and bump up my internal lights. This is what I usually do. And then pitot heater should be off. See, that's pitot heater is off. Check. External lights, anti-collision lights on. So we need those on for airport operations here. I'm going to go ahead and just manually turn those on. Check. Anti-collision lights are on. We just have a look outside. F2. And of course they're not on yet because F1. I don't have any battery power yet. Duh. But moving along. Position lights as required. I'm not going to worry about those. Cargo wheel should be off. There's the cargo wheel right there, and now it's off. Check. Wipers should be off. Wipers are right here. Wipers are off. Check. Cabin heating should be off. Cabin heating right here. Cabin heating is off. Check. Cabin lighting as required. Check. Those are already on. AC power goes to AC phase. Check. Inverter switch needs to be off, and inverter switch is off, check. DC power main generator on with the cap closed, check. Voltmeter goes to ESS bus, check. Starter generator should be on start, check. Battery on, check. Low RPM warning off, check. Now down into the pedestal panel here, governor should be set to auto, check. De-ice should be off, check. De-ice is off. Fuel on, check. Caution lights panel, test, and reset, check. Hydraulics on, check. Force trim on, check. Chip detector set should be set for both and is check. Transponder on, check. Now we're moving up here with starting the engines. Rotor blades clear and untied. And one more check outside. F2. F2. Yep. Our anti-collision light is on. Blades are untied. F1. Back in the cockpit. So we're ready for startup, except for we got one thing to do here. I need to go map. Map. I need to set up my radios yet too here.
Mr. Towers, Cessna 5494, Papa, right Norway, no idea, right, we can let it go.
Okay. So I need ATC's frequency. They're 127 F1. So I go down here in my radios.
Cessna 94 Papa, runway 3 on right, clear for the F. Runway 3 on right, clear for the option. Cessna 94 Papa.
And be sure it's on, power's on. And one other thing here too. Map. Map. You go back to the map. I'm also going to want my my uniform or UHF, my UHF radio for 256 F1. So the UH for 256 right there. Transmit receive. Then my signal distribution panel should be set for INT. Okay, so ATC, need to call for startup. ATC F1 Copperhead 05, request startup.
Sochi, Springfield 1-1, request startup. Springfield 1-1, Sochi, cleared for startup, wind 041 at 6 meters per second.
Wind 041, let's see, 41 degrees, 30 degrees, Okay, I see the windsock. I see where the windsock's at, so I know which way the wind is blowing to. Clear. Here we go. Okay, so
Charlie, right down into your right.
Cessna 0 Papa Charlie, number 2, follow Cessna right base, runway 3 on right, clear for the option.
Zero, clear for the option, number 2, follow the Cessna on the right base, 560 Papa Charlie.
It's 20. Looking for 30. There's 30. And there's 40. We have startup. So, startup is good. Next up, inverter switch on. Check. Now we need to go to our instrument panel and our gauges. Engine oil pressures need to be jiving. We're looking at engine pressure of 82 and 100 psi, and we have 80 right now. Engine temperature should be about 93 degrees or 30 Celsius. Looks like it's close to it. Transmission 40 to 60 psi. Yeah, it's still moving up. And temperature should be 110 max. That one's still moving. After that we have batteries obviously on, avionics on. I got my
Social Tower Cessna 49824, 31 left at Alpha 8, ready for departure.
Overhead console,
Cessna 49824, Alpha Tower, fly straight out, so 1,700, then northbound approved, runway 31 left at Alpha 8, clear for takeoff.
Radio altimeter.
Fly out 1,700 and runway 31 left, clear for takeoff. Cessna 49824.
Power detect is good. Fuel test switch. Altimeter. Radio compass. So I'm going to go ahead and calibrate my HSI to the standby compass. Looking at 15. I got to set up my low altitude altimeter as well. The last thing on the agenda, throttle up to max. Low RPM indicator should extinguish, and RPM should be in the green. There we go. So I am notepad. See, I am Outlaw 01. I still got my notes from the last time here. Traffic here, I need to call my blind calls to ATC anytime I'm picking up and doing anything. Anytime you're doing anything in an airport, you need to always ask permission from ATC, air traffic control. In this case, it's Sochi, going to be Sochi traffic. I am Outlaw 01. However, for purposes of official auxiliary ATI,
Cessna 904 Papa, runway 3 on right, clear for the option.
Runway 3 on right, clear for the option, Cessna 904 Papa.
I am Copperhead 05, so I need to go ahead and initiate my request for hover check. Copperhead 05, request hover check. Copperhead 05, request hover check.
Sushi, Springfield, 1-1. Springfield, 1-1. Sushi, cleared for hover check. Wind 041 at 6 meters per second.
Inspire Tower Cessna 560 Papa, enter 31 direct midfield
Airspeed, altitude, airspeed.
Cessna 0 Papa Charlie, number 2, follow Cessna ahead on the downwind, runway 3 on right, clear for the option.
Clear for 31 right. California, 560 Papa Charlie.
Picking up to 3 to 5. There's 3, good enough right there. All instruments are still good. Reading no warning lights. Exhaust good, torque's good, gas producer, RPM's all good. Good readings. Good readings all across the board. And I'm going to go ahead and close my doors. Doors. I'm going to set it back down and then call for my... I need to call for my departure out of here. What I did is I'm going to be heading eastward towards heading east towards the gun range. And like I said, I'm just going to pick up and just going to fly pretty much snap of the earth, low level, and keep an eye on my gauges and see what happens. So, instrument flight. I need to do a check here on my goodies here though. Copperhead 05, radio 1, radio check. Doesn't seem to be doing nothing there. Copperhead 05, radio 2, radio check. Copperhead 05, radio 3, radio check. All 3 radios. Except for my radio 1's not doing nothing. My Foxtrot mic. FM. Okay, I will disregard that. I don't have anybody that's usually appointed to within the crews and the flights, but it's just me by myself, so go ahead and get my blind calls here now. Sochi traffic Outlaw 01 will be picking up and departing to the east to conduct some instrument flight checks. Sochi traffic. Artificial ATC, but I'm not going to worry about them.
Hillsborough Tower, Cessna 560 Papa Charlie, requesting full stop at 31 left.
Cessna 0 Papa Charlie, continue on right close traffic, change 2, runway 31 left.
Continue right traffic at 31 left. Clear first land. 560 Papa Charlie.
We're not clear for land. We're going to make a right close traffic for 31 left, 560 Papa Charlie.
Hillsborough Tower, Cessna 5494 Papa, right timing, runway 31 right, request touch and go.
Cessna 94 Papa, runway 31 right, clear for the option.
Runway 31 right, clear before Jobstown, Cessna 94 Papa.
Hillsborough, report information, whiskey now current. Wind 2703, altimeter 2987.
Knots. It up a little bit here. Right there, we're almost exceeding the red line. Do not exceed.
Charlie.
Still looking good. All gauges pure normal. Alright, let's take it down a little bit.
Eagle Tower, Cessna 2426, over for the Sugaro 1200.
Cessna 266, turn base.
Turn base, Cessna 266.
Hillsborough Tower, Cessna 5124 Bravo over Forest Grove, inbound for full stop, information whiskey.
Cessna 5124 Bravo, Hillsborough Tower, and our left.
Ready, I-bar.
For attack 572, Hillsborough Tower, hold short of runway 31, left landing traffic.
Hold short of 31 left, for attack 572.
Sochi traffic, Outlaw 01, clear the active runway 24, Sochi traffic.